So I just read The Astounding Allstar by Peyton Mullins, and let me just say, this book is stellar. Peyton, you probably don't even remember me if you're watching this, but we did meet at MegaCon. I was with Nikhil Clayton as well, so hi, how you doing? If you don't remember me, that's okay. Anyway, this book is stellar. It was super well written, and it was also lettered by my boy Braden Boyd, which is great. And for those of you that don't know, Peyton is on TikTok, and he does a lot of great content. But how is he as a writer? Well, I was really surprised because this book looks and feels and reads really professional from the get-go. It really grabs your attention. It's very brief. It doesn't overstate itself. It's not overly worded. It gets right to the point, right in the action, and it doesn't feel the need to over-explain stuff, and it consistently held my engagement from beginning to end, going from conflict to conflict to conflict. You really got a feel for the main character and his personality. Of course, I'd love to see more down the road, but as it stands, really, really solid stuff. The book is both lighthearted and surprisingly somewhat brutal, but it handles it all very well. And it doesn't really dwell on anything either because it's so fast-paced. I really appreciate that. And still, it captures heroism and superheroism really well. You can tell it was written by someone who really understands the genre and understands the comic book medium as a whole. I also want to say it's a very touching tribute to his mother. Now, I dedicated my comic book to my father, so this hit really close home to me. So, good man, and I'm sure your mom would be really proud of you, dude. The book fires on all cylinders and is great. If I were to give one criticism, it would actually be the failure to utilize Global Comics properly, and that is that Global Comics has this great feature called panel-to-panel reading. I'll show you it, for example. Take this page from my comic book, Phenomenova, right? You could view the whole page, but just with the click of this feature, and now you're reading panel to panel to panel to panel, and I think your comic would read really well with that. So I would make sure you go into your settings and add this feature and really do out your panels because that would really just add an extra punch to your comic, because I think your comic would work really well that way. But otherwise, you did solid work here, my friend. And if you are wondering about my comic, it actually is featured as a staff pick on the front page of Global Comics. It's called Phenomenova. It's a superhero story set 20 years after World War III. The first two issues are available on Global Comics, and issue 3 is on Kickstarter with just 11 days left to go, and we're just shy of 10K raised. I know we can get there. If you don't have Global Comics, you should absolutely get it because you got tons, a huge variety of comics, thousands to choose from. And also, indie creators, we actually do get paid a little bit if you read our stuff with a subscription. We get a little bit of ad revenue. So they're great to the creators, and it's overall a great platform. So check out The Astounding All-Star, check out Phenomenova, and check out Global Comics.